can you please show how to view the pending follow-up?
Sure, ma'am. So you want to understand how we can view a pending follow-up data. So all that I'll do is that now you all have seen the application from the mobile phone. Now what I'll do is that since Arpita ma'am has asked a question, now I'll show you the same application in the desktop version. Now this is a telecaller who will be doing the call for sales. So let's say I want to open the customer profile. So I'll click on this test underscore INS. And this is how the system looks in the desktop. So ma'am, you asked that how a DSA or a telecaller can check how many pending follow-ups they have for today's date. Now you can see there is this big count which is showing that there is 6 pending follow-up. If I want to get this data, all that I have to do is that click on pending follow-up. All the 6 pending follow-ups will be shown. Then I can call the customer and do the further disposition. Does that answer your question, ma'am?
Yeah. And what is this overdue appointment?
Okay, so what is this overdue appointment? So, like we have understood that in sales there are there are appointments that is taken for a test drive, there are appointment that is taken for a home visit, for a follow-up meeting, or a blind visit, or for a document collection. So, as a DSA or as a telecaller, if there is any appointment that have taken for yesterday's date or for previous days, which is not yet converted, that is shown as an overdue appointment. So basically it is an appointment that is taken for a previous day where there is no action that has happened from my end. So it is very important for me to always make sure that this overdue appointment count is 0. If not, my appointments are there in pending stage.
Okay. And where to check today's test drive?
Cool. So now let's say, how do I even check that if I have any test drive for today's date? So for that, let's say I will just take an appointment for test drive from the fresh leads. So this is how the application looks like in the desktop. So I'll go here to the disposition form and I'll tell, did you talk to the customer? Yes. What did the customer say? Customer asked me to take an appointment. So let's say, ma'am, you want to see the today's appointment from home visit, right? So let's say this customer is saying that I need a test drive for today to my home, and the purpose is test drive, and I need the test drive for Creta, and the variant is E, and let's say the appointment date is today and the appointment time is, let's say, at 4 p.m. Now I'll submit this data. So as soon as I submit this data, there is one appointment that I've taken for today for test drive for home visit. Now can you see here, ma'am and all, that you can see there is due today data which was 0, now it has turned into 1. So first thing is that you can see very easily on the screen right over here that do I have any appointments for today's date? Yes. Which appointment it is? Whether it is for home visit? Yes. And whether it is for test drive? Yes. So you can see this one count is showing for test drive. That means I have one test drive appointment for today's date. Where can I see this data? You can see there is a due today bucket. So if I click on this, this is the data for which I have taken the appointment for today's date for test drive. So you can just click on this bucket and you'll be able to get the data easily. Is that clear?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
You're welcome, ma'am. Any others? Anyone has any other questions? Team?
No, thank you, Shreyas.
Fair enough. So if there is no question, I think we can end this meeting. Thank you so much, each and everyone, for joining this webinar session. I hope you have got some insights about how the Sales Garuda can generate value for your sales team in managing the leads, starting from inquiry to the level of taking in appointments. So you would be all getting a follow-up mail in next 30 minutes where you'll be getting the emails and contact. If you would be liking to proceed forward, you can any which ways call us anytime, and we would be loving to seek updates from you and take it forward for the next level. Thank you so much all again for joining this event, and have a very good day.
Thank you, Shreyas.
Thank you, sir.